Yo, welcome back to more Inept Podcast.
What up, player pimp? Swagger Deco, what's going on?
What's happening? Welcome to the show, Simone Springer.
Hi.
What up, man?
Look, I've been doing Fringe. It's a miracle I'm even awake at this point.
How many
that's
shows
fair.
you been doing, dude?
A lot. Well, last night I only did 2, but I had to MC one straight after the Parenthood show. But and I did a mining gig this week, so I had to do
My God.
yeah, I had to
God
be
damn.
up at 3:30 in the morning to be at the airport by 4:30
Oh,
and on the plane by 5:30. Yeah.
they
Man.
paid that good, huh?
Yeah, they do.
I fucking wish I had those problems, eh?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Gotta get on a flight.
man, I've been gigging so much, man. Yeah, I'm just like, man, I'm trying to get 5 minutes
Yeah,
somewhere
dude, I drove to Mandurah for $50.
Oh, dude.
for a bad gig. Yeah,
Nightmare.
No, that's
That's
dope.
good. It's good. So Parenthood's going well and everything.
Yeah, everything's going good.
Nice.
We're doing all the shows. Last weekend I did like 5 on Saturday night.
No
I was
shit.
running and I was thinking that's a lot. And then I spoke to other comics and they're like, "Oh, I did 13." And I'm like, "How?
Gee.
How do you do 13 in a day?"
Jill did like 8 the other day.
No.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And they
Well-
had to make her walk. She was
No
like,
one picked her up.
because I had my car with me, and she's like, "Can I get a ride to the court?" I'm like, "Nah." I'm good.
You were busy.
Get those steps up, baby.
Exactly.
Fuck, that's
Anyway,
hectic,
man.
eh? That's some
Fucking,
hectic shit.
thanks for coming. I'm a big fan of your fucking show. You and
Yeah.
Conway.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Out
dude.
joding. Yeah.
Yo, it's fucking awesome. Just like hearing the stories that, like, especially the ones that you went through.
Oh, yeah.
With your fucking divorce and like dating stories and shit like that.
There's a lot. It's a
Yeah.
gold mine. The thing is, I can't actually have a relationship now, or the stories end. So I'll just keep dating.
Would you call yourself
fine.
like a walking red flag? Because I feel like that's what I am now. Because I
Ooh.
tell so much of my
Personal
jokes,
life.
yeah, personal life on
Yeah.
stage. So like, if anyone has seen my act, they pretty much know what to look out for.
Yeah, I feel ya. Yeah.
And I think that's killed my dating chances now.
Nah, I think it probably did the opposite effect though, because a lot of people hide their red flags, and when some people embrace them, they're like, "Oh, that's
At least they're
refreshing."
open. Yeah, there's something about people when they know themselves, like
Yeah.
self-awareness
Yes.
is attractive.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
I'm chronically depressed, and they're like, you know what? He's honest about it. I'll dig that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, have a toffee or some shit.
Yeah.
Man, it's weird because even like being like a nice dude or whatever, when I embrace being a fuckhead, people are more intrigued to talk to me more.
Yeah.
Then you're
It's
just
so
a
weird.
character.
Yeah.
You're a character.
Yeah.
Like when you do the character on stage, people are like, interesting. This
Right.
one, because you don't want to, I'd hate to say it, but people are fucking boring.
They are.
Oh my god, thank you. Someone said it. Eh? Fuck.
So it's nice to like have something different.
Interesting.
No, I've definitely seen Bruno, when he's like around a girl that he likes. Like
It's so bad.
You start to like.
It's so bad, man.
He actually smiles. Ooh,
Yeah, he smiles.
freaky.
He starts to
I
use
look
big
goofy.
words. This is a very serendipitous night, isn't it? Jesus Christ!
Although this drink is stupendous. What the fuck?
But I have seen you when it's like when you're just actually maybe like having a bad day, and girls will like start to gravitate.
Bro, it's so weird,
Like,
man.
Oh.
perplexing.
Is there something about that? Like,
interesting.
yeah.
Because
People, okay, there are people who are genuinely fucked up.
Yes.
And some people like a challenge.
Yes.
Right.
Not only that, they might have been dating fuckheads for so long. It's like, oh, I recognize this guy. He's familiar. Why does he seem so familiar?
I know how to
Red
catch
flag.
this animal.
Yeah, like, it's a red flag that you know.
Yeah.
But it's also addictive though.
What?
The
Dickheads.
whole addictive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
No, but it's like the whole feeling of, because if you're with a nice dude or whatever, it gets predictable, it gets boring. There's
That's the worst thing, predictable.
You know, if you know,
I could do with a little predictable. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, like you want unpredictable novelty, like from the first like 6 months.
Yeah.
after that, you kind of want things to be like, all right, I can expect you home at a certain time.
Yes, you want somebody who's like reliable.
Yeah.
But you don't want someone who's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like, how was work? Good.
Yeah.
Have you ever had those conversations like online and they're like,
It sucks.
Do you not have anything? But they'll just keep asking me questions. I'm like,
Right.
I know I'm interesting. But what are you bringing to the table? Fuck all, it seems.
Well, that's pretty
the
conceited, but I do
worst.
know what you're saying.
Like,
Look,
Jesus,
I'm
Simone.
being honest. Yeah.
God damn.
I can appreciate that, though.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
But you guys know too. Like,
Yeah, you get that a lot.
Everybody gets the same thing.
Especially with women.
Yeah.
Sorry to say. Like,
Especially with me. Yeah.
It's all about Simone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, like, yeah.
I'm
No,
the worst.
you are right. Oh, are you really?
No.
Okay.
No, but that's what makes you interesting. You're saying that you're the worst.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Now I'm a red flag.
But dude's gonna go, nah, like, you know what? I want to see past that. There's something special about this girl that I
Yeah.
can probably turn the red flags around.
Mate,
Because dudes do that as well.
I stand up
Yeah.
on stage and I call my ex a cunt.
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
and I I say that he's got a small D.
Right.
And all this stuff. And then people will hit on me after the show. I'm like, do you want to be that guy? But they do.
They do.
Yeah.
Look,
That's exactly what it is.
My ex says 3 inches. Like, well, I got 4.
Yeah.
3.5 on a good day. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe they like look at my set and they're like, man, her standards must be so fucking low.
There is that as well. Like, I've definitely had chicks come up to me after gigs, and like clearly someone that I would not even like date, and they're like, "Oh, he already does all this nasty shit, so
Yeah.
like, I can get in there." I'm like,
What the fuck was that?
yeah, no, that's what they do.
I'm in.
Sorry, that's my impression of a woman.
That's all I ever do. Yeah.
Oh, really?
No, I'm telling like what I realized is back when I was younger, I used to say shit that not knowing that it was actually a turnoff. To
Oh,
women,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Same.
Like cringe shit. Like there's nothing more cringe for a woman when they hear a dude go, like, you know what? I would never cheat on you. They're like, look at fuck this boy.
No, we do want to hear that.
No, you don't.
Hold on.
These
No.
women?
When I feel like that's a timing thing.
Okay, I'll feel you.
If you say it, if like let's say you just met a dude.
Oh, like early on when you're
Yes.
just seeing each other and
Hi,
it's not really
my name is
official.
Mark.
You don't want to be like, I'm yours forever. Like, no.
Never cheat on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
would
was that
never
dude.
cheat on. Hang on, are we even in a relationship? That's weird.
I was that red flag, yeah.
But yeah, later on, you
Later on.
definitely. Yeah, you want that. You don't want somebody who's going to be like, who knows whose pants I'll be in tomorrow.
I'll tell you what I did one time, and actually, this won her over because I was on.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
I was on a date with a girl, right?
was
and
hilarious.
it was going real bad. It was one of those things where I paid too much money. Like the restaurant was too nice, so the vibe was immediately off. Like we're both not
You're too invested.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're-
That's expectations.
Yeah,
with that.
yeah.
Like,
We're-
fuck, he's just dropped $200. I think I might have to fuck him. Like,
Yes.
Yes,
You
it
know,
was like that.
yeah.
But
and then you don't want to because you don't want to feel obligated.
and she was feeling.
But she'll eat the food though.
I feel like she felt like like this.
Should have suggested fucking Hans Cafe.
that would be a good move.
Yeah, if you want to catch COVID.
Yeah, sorry, you were saying.
No. So yeah, we go to the restaurant. It's a bad vibe. It's like not going well at all. And then I think she asked me that question like, would you ever cheat on someone, or would you ever cheat on me, or something like that? And I was like, I don't know. Depends on the situation.
Ooh, you were honest.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
You
I was
were
like,
honest.
I don't know what might happen.
Did you cheat on me first? Are you negging me to the point where I don't want to be in this relationship? For the record, I have never cheated on anybody, and
Yeah.
I've had somebody that I was seeing, and they disclosed to me that they had cheated in the past.
Oh shit.
Not just once, but twice. Somebody that he was living with, that's how he ended up meeting his wife and then
Oh,
married
shit.
her.
Holy
then he
fuck.
cheated on her, and even though like he seemed lovely, I would never trust him.
But don't you think someone
can't.
that's too lovely is a red flag? You know what I'm saying? They're hiding some
Yeah.
shit, man.
Oh yeah,
I-
someone's hey, how are you?
I'm seeing that now. I definitely am seeing that now.
Actually,
there are guys. Yeah, the more that they're
well put together and shit.
yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I got
Oh.
a mate that's like that.
I
Yeah.
had somebody once who turned up on a date that was wearing a T-shirt saying "the future is female."
Oh,
What
And I
the
was
fuck?
Instant no.
That's some simp shit, man. This shit is simp as way this is a pussy.
Yeah, but it was like like he was telling me about feminism, and I was like, bitch, please.
so
yeah.
he's like coaching you.
A male feminist.
I don't need a man telling me, like, come on, get
Yeah,
the fuck
yeah,
out
That's
of
pretty
here.
cringe. Nah, because I actually know a dude. He's the most well put together dude out of all my mates, but he has the biggest cheating problem.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But once you look at him, if you get him, if we're in a group photo, if you look at him, like you would want to meet his parents. Like,
He
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he looks like the good guy.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
He's a yeah.
And he cheats on all of them.
It's probably better to be like just on the feminist thing, right? Is it better to be a secret feminist?
No. I would say if I had have bought
question.
if I had have bought it up and said, oh, it sucks, like for example, I did a mining gig,
Yes.
and Cam, who I was doing the gig with, actually got
Cam McLaren.
a little bit angry because as soon as I went up, there was a guy who turned his back, like turned around and said, "Girls aren't funny."
Oh,
And then-
for real?
Shit.
And then I hadn't even said anything yet.
That's
and then as people around him were laughing, he was like, "Why are you laughing?" Like, so he was affecting people around him.
Oh.
So that's why Cam posted and said, like, she's a comedy machine, because I fucking kept going and, like, still at least got consistent laughs through the whole thing in broad daylight without a stage.
Jesus
but I
Christ.
had to work because because it's got heavy. So if I said something like that and then you guys, you do the right thing, you're like, that's fucked.
Yeah.
Smash that patriarchy. That's part of the reason why I'm there, to break that stereotype.
Yeah,
like,
I feel you.
I don't want to have to do it.
Yeah.
But someone's got to do it.
Do you feel the weight of that? Like, how often do you feel the weight of that? Like, I'm representing women right now.
Yeah. How often do you feel like you're representing black people?
Well, I got
all
my
the fucking
That's a good question.
time.
I got my N card revoked the other day.
I can't say the N word anymore.
Thank you.
Yeah, I tried to use it and it declined. No, it's right. You're right though. Like you
I don't
end
like
up,
that whole bullshit, man.
but you can't get away from it though.
You can though. You actually can. Look, I'm Portuguese
Hey,
background.
white guy, straight white guy, explain to.
I'm saying,
I know you're a little spicy, but you're not spicy enough.
I need to be a little bit more
That's
Mongolian.
paprika. That's not chili.
We stole it from India anyway. I get fucking anyway. No, but I mean, like me being like my background is Portuguese.
Yeah.
But I never I hate the idea of only talking about Portuguese
Race stuff.
things and
Yeah.
immigrants. Like, it's been done 100 million times over and over again.
Yeah.
And even one of the biggest beasts out there in comedy right now, fucking Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yes.
Every single joke that he says, I can actually relate.
Italian.
Yeah, like I can relate to just about everything that he says. I just don't find it that funny.
Right.
And I can actually relate to all of that shit. I just don't
Yeah.
like the whole, hey, I'm Portuguese. Hey, look at this. Portuguese parents do this. I don't like that shit. That's like you saying that about like being black or whatever.
But what
annoying.
what ends up happening, I don't know if this happened to you, is like you start to, because I have an awareness of that. Like, I don't want to be the black comic. I just want to be a comic.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
100%.
Yeah, but
That's what
then
I'm saying as you as well.
Yeah.
you start to write fucking like when you have a joke and it's like, oh shit, this will be funny as a black dude. He's like, oh no, I can't write that because the crew's gonna be like, oh, he's just doing black jokes again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I did feel it early on because there were so many shows that I would do and I would be the only girl. Well, it still happens a lot when you're the only girl in the lineup, and it's like you don't want to be the weakest one.
Right.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
You're like, I don't
Lot of
want to
pressure.
be. It's a lot of, well, it's pressure, but it's pressure that I put on myself. But it does make me be better.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
Because I'm like, not good enough. Fucking keep hustling. Not enough.
Bombing
Yeah.
again.
yeah.
Bombing again.
Yeah.
But do you like when you are writing, do you even think about that, or you just sort of go,
No.
all right, let me go funny first, and then I'll figure
Oh,
out.
yeah.
all
I
that
don't think
other
about
shit.
it until I'm on stage. Like, I don't really think about it on stage either. It's just occasionally, like, backstage, especially if, a couple of people have done well. You're like, don't fuck this up.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah. But generally, if it's a good night, it's a good night for everybody. So you're like,
Yeah, true.
just enjoy it. Once you're up there, just enjoy it.
Yeah. And I don't think I've ever really seen you bomb.
I
Which
don't
is
think
good.
it's very rare that I do bomb.
Come down.
All right, come down.
No, I'm not
Gotta
saying
fucking
that we
pro
don't
crush
have,
it and
we
shit,
don't have
bro.
average shows, but I'm saying like I can't remember the last time I was the weakest person on a lineup, but that's my
good.
own. That's my own drive, and also people don't book that well, so whatever.
Yeah, fair enough.
Shout out to my bookers out there. You know what I mean? Inconsistently bobbing. You know
Well, since you do have a relationship show, and
Yes.
you're a relationship expert.
yes.
Out dating, I do Sunday singles.
Yes.
Oh,
I
shit.
got my fringe show solo. I do a lot
Fuck
of that
yeah.
stuff. It's all I really do.
Dude, you need to open up a doctor's practice for like
The love doctor.
the love doctor.
No,
Yeah.
don't do that. That'll be terrible.
There's I have been looking at a lot of advice like online. I think it's hilarious that
It's
the
the
amount
worst.
of like things that people say about what you should do on Tinder and what will get girls, and it's so
right.
wrong.
Yeah.
I actually
I've been on it as well.
I have some. Can I tell you a couple of them?
Yes, please.
I literally looked at it today and it killed me. It actually
pretty
killed
bad.
me. So
Yeah.
one of them said, to try and look fun.
Is
and
this
their
on
suggestion.
Tinder
Try.
specifically or
No,
just
no.
in general?
This one was
Online
on a site called Aspiring Gentleman, and
Oh,
it said,
okay.
That's pretty cringe.
yeah, it's already cringe.
Yeah,
But
Keep reading.
yeah, there's so many of them, and it said, to encourage them to be funny, and their suggestion was, I make books and videos for work, but I give beers to cats for fun.
That sucks. Holy shit.
Who's writing that?
What the fuck?
Why are you getting your pets drunk? Like, are you trying to fuck them too? Like, what?
Wait,
what
isn't
are
that
you
a
doing?
crime? Yeah,
Yeah.
you're trying to fuck the cat.
Like, it is so weird. And then it says, like, if you don't like your profile pictures, just write better looking in person. And then it says, more women will go on a date with you. Females are curious by nature.
Like you're a species. Endangered species.
Yeah, so they'll want to see what you actually look like.
Oh,
like,
my
what is it?
Wow.
The fucking frog prince? Like, what are we doing?
That's hilarious.
Well, hang on, let's stop right there. Because has there ever been a situation like an online dating, and you both can answer this, where you've seen the profile picture and it doesn't look that good, but you're like, let's see.
Only if
Let
their
me
bio
investigate.
is, like, super funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the bit that they say about being funny is true, but you
Yes.
better fucking nail it because most of them are really terrible.
yeah.
And it's gonna be
that's
tough
true.
for
Nice
you.
try, fool.
Yeah. It's
All
gonna be
this
tough
hack
for
material.
Yeah.
Bro,
Like,
some-
deconstruct the joke.
No, but some actually come across like as being funny, and then you read it like, oh, like this chick sounds fun, but then you meet them in person and be like, oh, I think she didn't mean that to be funny.
Oh yeah. Like they were doing a character, and they're like, "Oh,
Legit.
this is just you."
Man, there was this one chick like this on POF. I deleted the app after this, by the way.
No.
I was like, I'm
Is that
never
bad?
Bro,
I'm still
was-
on it, but it's not active.
Oh, really?
if you open the app, I guarantee you there will be some weird dick pics in your fucking inbox.
Oh, I
don't get them. I'm just saying.
Shawnee looked on my profile,
Yeah.
and he was like, when did you start this up? And I was like, oh, about 10 o'clock last night, and this is like the next day, and he's like, you've already got over 99 messages. And I'm like, welcome to being a girl.
That's insane, man. Bro, if I
I
had
was like jealous. It's like, fuck.
Bro, if I had 99, I got 99 options. What the fuck?
Yeah.
This is dope. You know what I'm saying? No, but I'm saying, like, this chick swipe right and shit, started talking to her, like, whatever. It was going back and forth for, like, a few weeks or so, right?
A few weeks without meeting.
Yeah,
That's a long
That's
time,
some
dude.
good banter.
No, because, like,
Yeah.
I actually, like, every time you try, like, initiate, oh, no, I can't, like, so,
I got this thing. You got
yeah,
that
yeah. So,
thing.
like,
Yeah.
like, eventually, I just, like, stopped asking. You just kept talking to her. And it was like, oh, hey, like, I'm free today. If not doing anything, like, come and hang out, whatever. I was like, okay, cool. That sounds good. And I get to the girl's house, and she's living with a roommate, and the house is filthy.
That's already the red flag.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm talking like the dude was playing games, and where he was playing games, because he's like a gamer, like on a computer and shit, he's playing games, and you see nothing but fucking, not just, how did sand end up in the house? Bro, there's sand everywhere.
What?
And I'm thinking, like, the dog's inside, and the dog's food
That's where
is
the
everywhere.
sand came from.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
bro, what the fuck? And then, like, she was like, oh, come to my room. And I'm actually getting worried, because I don't actually want to go to the room, because I feel a bit unsafe,
Yeah,
actually.
you already getting itchy?
Yeah, like, fuck. I think I got bed bugs when I walked into this fucking house.
Bro, even when I was stepping, I was making sure my shoes weren't getting dirty. You know what I mean? It's fucking bad,
No
man.
way.
But I
Yeah,
walked
that's
past the bathroom. The bathroom looked like a crime scene, cunt.
Oh.
There was clothes everywhere. It looked like someone shat in a shower. I'm like, what the fuck?
They probably did. They ran out of toilet paper. Fucking COVID times.
Hey, pro move, just wash it off. But they didn't.
Bro, and I get in her room and like the door's sort of like open or whatever. She has like the bong like on, not even on the bedside table. It's on the bed.
There we go. That's what it is. It is a demotivator. It is a demotivator.
Oh,
like who can be fucked cleaning your house when you're stoned?
That's true. That's true.
Point. Good point.
And the thing is, like this girl, she looked like she actually had like ADHD type thing. Like she couldn't stop. It looked like she was on some shit.
Oh, shit.
And you were like, a perfect match.
Found my soulmate. You know what I'm saying?
Girl. Get on it, bro.
Let's get her to do your homework.
Pay my taxes and shit. You know what I mean?
I'm like, bitch, if you're not sleeping, you may as well clean this fucking house.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, use your superpowers for good.
Bro, I get in her room. And like, it didn't even make sense. Like the fact that she had a bong and she's like all energetic and shit. I'm like, doesn't match up the drugs that she's taken. Type of thing. You know what I mean?
I had a friend who had really bad ADD and she used to medicate herself with weed.
Right.
For real. Oh, so that's what it is.
So it could be.
No,
that's her trying to chill at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Bro, this is like midday on like a weekend. I'm like fucking, and the house is still filthy. And I sit down like on a bed. I'm trying to find a way out. And then she starts playing, swear to God, cunt, she starts playing the soundtrack of 50 Shades of Grey. The soundtrack, cunt. And it's fucking weird, man. It's weird. This isn't even turning me on. I'm just like,
Also,
I feel like I'm in a...
She's trying to pick you up. She's like, let me set the mood with a bit of
oh, my
the
God.
weekend.
How old was this woman?
Yeah. She was like in her 30s.
Oh, no excuses.
Yeah, that's no excuse.
Bro, this is your age right here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a little older than that. But
No, it's flattering then.
My age group is like, around 40, like late 30s.
Right.
Like 40s, 40-year-old man. And that is a scary time to be dating.
Can I ask you real quick, just with that situation?
Yes.
As a love doctor.
Yes. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Is there a
pilot for the show, by the
way
way.
that can be salvaged?
If you cleaned her sheets, I don't know. Did you even want to lay on her bed?
Bro, no.
No, you're out.
Yeah,
see, at that point, even if she comes to your house, you'd be like, let's take this off you and put you in the shower for a minute. Like
His hose are off like Monsters, Inc.
I was thinking that,
everyone has their own level of like kind of what
dirtiness, whatever.
Dirtiness is a good word. Let's go with that.
Yeah, dirtiness.
This is inept, by the way. We're not smart people.
Filthy shit. Yeah. That's the biggest word you're going to get, by the way.
Dirtiness.
Dirtiness.
Dirtiness sounds a bit more like bow chicka bow wow. Like I'm interested in some 50 Shades of Grey, but I meant like, like cleanliness.
Yeah, like filthy.
And some people wouldn't give a shit about that. They'd be all
That's
in
true.
that bed.
That's true. Yeah.
But other people wouldn't have actually walked into that house.
Yeah, I would have, as soon as I saw
Kudos
the dude,
to you.
I would have been like, let's go for a drive or something. Yeah.
But to be honest, I'm actually so glad.
In my car. That's what I heard when you said drive.
Because at the same time,
bring the soundtrack.
It's a 4-door. You'll be fine.
No, but at the same time, I'm actually glad that I walked in because it was a big indication to know how clean she actually is. So if I was to do the dirty, I'm probably going to be like, what the fuck is this?
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even with a rubber or whatever, I don't want to be like,
That's the same as people who... That's the same as people who smell really bad, like who have quite bad body odor.
Yeah.
You think that if you're sitting, like if you're, apart from them, standing away from them, and then you think like, how bad's it going to be when they take this shit off? Like,
and it's
this is trapping some of that stank.
Yeah.
And then you have to, I'll tell you the worst story ever, dude. I think I already told you this one. I get with this chick, right? And things are going well. Like she's super hot. And we decided, like in the car, we decided like we're driving back to her place, and we're gonna fuck. But we couldn't hold it. We're like, fuck, let's just find somewhere to park and let's just do it, right?
Oh wow!
We park
spontaneous ass.
We park
public booty.
Yeah, we park in a park, right? In like a public park, and it's all dark and shit. I go to eat her pussy.
Mm-hmm. Oh no!
The pussy's fine, but the booty hole.
Oh no!
And that's unheard of.
Like, imagine
And
my
you're-
surprise.
And wait, and are you coming at it from the front?
From the
top?
front.
Oh,
So
man.
she's
You
like
can
here,
smell it from there.
and because I go down, and then I'm like,
And so then you did a U-turn.
yeah, I was like a shark. I just went like, I did the dolphin.
A dolphin.
Started
Yeah.
kissing her and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh no!
Started playing more.
No, babe, I'm a romantic.
Kiss
Yeah,
her
that was like the nastiest thing ever. Because
Yeah.
yeah, and there's no real. And I dropped her off at home, and I was like, I'm tired. I need to go. Never saw her
I got a
again.
headache.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I
No.
mean, there's no way to salvage that, right?
Nah.
I don't know. You tell me.
No.
You're the
Did you
love
have any
doctor, man.
wet wipes in the car? Like I don't know.
Bro, that'd have been a good move,
But
actually.
do you want to see someone's streaks?
When you
I
do
never
the
met this motherfucker, man. Like, swipe it like a baby.
and then you start licking it.
Just put it out. Some kid's going to step on it at 6 a.m. in the morning.
The irony that there are some people who are like, that's where all the flavor is. You know, like there's a lot of people who like eating ass and they don't want it to be clean.
Oh!
Like they don't
Yeah,
want it to be
that's a thing. That's a thing.
It's a thing. They don't want it to be 100%
Oh, that's
clean
nasty.
because they're like, that's where the flavor is. And I'm like, whoa.
Oh!
man.
There's no place in the world for me personally.
That's someone who had something happen in their childhood
Yep.
and they're going through some stuff.
To want to taste shit, man, that's out there.
That's someone who has emotional problems.
I have a theory that okay, so there's guys like say guys my age.
Yes.
They come in two different versions, right?
Ooh, okay.
Two flavors of older men. Some of them are super vanilla because they grew up like jacking off to fucking Women's Day. You
Right.
know,
Right,
haven't-
yeah.
they didn't.
Straight-laced dudes.
Yeah, they didn't have porn when they were 10. You know, they
Right.
just-
Now,
That's
quick
right,
question.
Yeah.
Quick question. Now, those category of dudes, are they the boring ones?
not always.
But
don't
most of the
think
time
so.
they are.
Well, it
I don't
depends
think so.
on. By vanilla, I just mean that they don't have like kinks.
Right, okay, fair enough.
They're not super hard. They're not there to like. They're not there to make you choke. You know, they.
Right,
You don't,
right.
you don't
They're the
have
ones
to
you're looking
gag.
for, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
He's
I
not going
love-
to hit a lever and then it flips and it's like all BDSM shit.
Are you into this? Oh, good.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. But like Sean said to me that like that's a thing with him too. Like he's like super vanilla. So
Oh,
it's
right,
like
yeah.
it's,
Well, you can tell with Sean. Sean just has that face.
Missionary face all the time.
He's only ever choked a girl with a piece of food. Like,
I'm sorry, Sean. He's not here.
That's okay.
Defend himself.
Sorry,
but
yeah,
then,
continue.
then the other flip side
Yeah.
is guys have been doing and watching some freaky shit for so fucking long.
Right.
They're like, fuck me with a dildo so I can actually feel something. They're like, you know, like it's,
Oh, yeah, because
shit.
he's in
It's
his
a
40s, so
lot.
he's been caking up his conscience and shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
so it's
as
like,
in
oh,
asshole,
I've done
yeah.
this. It's gotta get harder. It's gotta get more like more extreme. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, like
yeah, it's crazy.
Have you ever been with a dude that has like wanted to get like a
Freaky?
dildo up his ass and shit?
Yeah, what's the freakiest if you could?
Oh.
Don't drop any names.
No, I wouldn't dare. The freakiest would be like guys starting to like choke me, and I'm like, oh no, I don't like that. And
Right.
then they're like, oh no, I was just seeing what you were into. And then we'd be like sexting, and it'd come up again, and I was like, hold on a minute.
Oh, yeah.
No, this is the thing. This is the
That's
thing.
his- yeah.
Yeah.
Or they'll kind of like start to put your hand like kind
Certain
of
areas.
towards the
Asshole?
whole- yeah,
Oh, the
exactly.
ball?
I really don't want to say
Yeah, yeah.
asshole, man. What the
You
fuck,
say
man?
asshole, dude.
Yeah, man.
Well, I was saying it's kind of like that middle ground area, which I don't like.
Oh, the gooch.
The gooch. if any girl just wants a guy to come super quickly, you hit that spot.
Oh,
If
yeah,
he's
the...
Kicking it from the back,
Yes.
hit that, done. It's so easy.
The prostate.
But no, I don't do that. No, I mean just
I know, yeah.
the middle ground.
Oh, you're talking about dudes.
Oh.
Yeah.
they like their gooch getting like fucking
Rubbed.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, because
I
I
heard
think
it's a thing.
I think it creates that, but without any like
Actual penetration.
Right.
actual
I feel
penetration,
ya.
which means they're
Right.
comfortable with it, and so am I.
Right.
Because like I'm not a real big fan of booty stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, it's like you said, acquired taste.
It is. It is an acquired taste, and I have a lot of gay friends as well, and like they were like, it does require some like preparation.
Yeah.
You know, like there's got to be some stretching and lubing, and when did you last go to the bathroom? That's fucking important.
That's
so
crazy.
That's a big one,
what did
dude.
you
That's
eat
crazy.
today? Like
Yes.
it's so funny. Like one of my friends, he prefers to be like top rather than bottom.
Right.
Oh, right,
And
right,
so
right.
he was saying, like, he just uses excuses. He's like, sorry, I ate curry today. So
Oh,
so he
no
doesn't have
shit.
to do it. Yeah.
That's a good move.
Yeah.
Is that, I don't know about that.
So it's,
So what do you mean?
I
Yeah.
feel like if you're a top, because and now this is me. I'm talking completely out of left field.
and you're like, well, in my experience with gay men.
No, I spoke to a few gay dudes that were like, there's like a shortage of tops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
And some look like tops, but they're bottoms.
Yes.
Well,
And I'm like, whoa.
I didn't actually understand how many different ways they can do it.
They can fuck
Because
it.
they can go face to face. And then
Yes.
if you're a bottom, you're getting other stuff as well as like I had no idea.
It's a different world, eh?
It is a different world.
It's a different world, man.
I didn't have a dick, so I couldn't even imagine all of the.
Yeah, the face to
You can do face to face. I had no idea.
Especially like for where the balls.
It's like you're starting a fire. Sorry.
Bro, the fire when it ignites is the orgasm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when it finally starts.
It's kind of romantic.
But look, on the upside,
Uh-huh.
if you're gay, they know exactly what they're doing with that.
Yes.
Right.
Sometimes I'm like, I think I need to ask for directions. I'm like, what do you like? Because guys,
Oh,
all
for real?
guys are really guys are different.
Guys are different.
It's the same as when people are like, do girls like this? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I know what I like.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
true.
the crazy part,
That's
eh?
true.
Like, cause
Yeah.
some they do some techniques, like blowjob techniques or like hand jobs or whatever. Even if it's like a slow hand job part of the foreplay and shit, she's like, what are you doing? That hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
nah, the guys I've been with like it. I'm like, well, who the fuck are those retards? Because this shit's hurting me.
I had I had a chick. She was like obsessed with the nipples. She just
Really?
Yeah, she was just on my nipples.
All the time.
Yeah, and I'm like, get the fuck. It's the kung fu and shit.
I've had the opposite where guys will put my hand on there.
That's
and so,
right.
Like,
For real?
I don't
That's
know.
right.
I don't know.
I hate that shit, man.
Me too, eh?
Someone tried to touch my nipple, right? Like I almost fought him. Like, get the fuck off my nipple, man. Some chick almost tried to.
That's my
milk
private
for you.
area.
No milk for you.
So you can touch my asshole, but
yeah.
don't touch my fucking nipple.
Oh,
There
for
you
real?
go.
No, not really.
We're learning things now.
Yeah, this is getting.
Anybody listening who wants to fuck Bruno, go the asshole. We repeat,
No.
go the asshole.
Avoid the nipple.
No,
Go
no.
straight for the booty hole.
No, like some chick tried to finger my ass once,
Yeah.
and apparently the dudes that she's been with like it, and she was she was giving me a blowjob, and she was going further down, and I could feel her fingers like running through my gooch, and I'm going, where's this going? And then she went to the
I
asshole.
can imagine you tightening up.
Bro,
Okay.
I was running out the wall and shit.
Like that dude in Jaws avoiding the shark at the.
But then I just said to her, like, my whole voice changed. I was like, what are you doing? And then she was like, oh, no, most guys have been with like it. I'm like, get your fucking hand away from my ass.
Oh, no.
And she was like, okay. And then I just fucked the mood. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's done.
You were too forceful. You should have been said, no, thank you.
It was either that or like my
Thank you.
foot like went near her.
I feel like I could imagine you like as a cartoon, like trying to run away but staying in the same spot because you still like the blowjob. Like,
Just
I'm
my
here.
legs.
Like I don't want to be here, but I'm just gonna stay
Like
here.
she's got a thigh in the fucking in the back of his chest.
Like, boobies. There's still boobies. Yeah.
No, man, I just get fucking like it's only happened one time where they actually tried to go for the asshole, but I was like, no, hey, look, no, I don't like that.
Yeah.
And this is why we should have the conversation about consent and why it's so important to be like, to have this conversation before you do it. Even if it's a funny conversation and be like, I'm not up for this thing, you know, and then you know that that's
Okay, so now is
the
there
boundaries.
is there a non-creepy way to like? Because I can just imagine you come up. I've been
You're
in a
like,
relationship
hey,
for a while.
do you like anal?
Yeah, they come up with
First
a
date,
contract.
first
All right,
date.
so I have a
Yeah.
few things to go over with you.
Yeah, no, that'd be too much, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the? Is there a non-creepy, fun way to do it.
I would say like once you're
dancing as you ask her.
So yeah, I'm like, that's my version of fun.
I would say once you're in the situation, like each step, you can kind of feel it out. Like with you, she didn't just go straight in.
Yeah,
She
fair.
slowly made her way there, so it gave you the opportunity to be like, no.
Yes.
So just maybe don't like.
I
the
look
choking,
scared, though.
The choking, I would have appreciated somebody asking first.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like that's a bit much.
I'm not usually like the one to initiate that. It's always like the opposite.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
different
You know
if
what I
some people are better communicators than others, and that's
Yeah,
the same in
true.
the bedroom. So, like, if you're in the bedroom and like a girl puts her hand there, then you're like, oh, that's
Gold for
what-
gold, boy.
That's what she
Yeah,
wants,
yeah, yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like, so I.
But even with that, like, because I've had a few chokers. Because the
They are
Choking
fun.
you or choking, they want
both,
Ah.
both. Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
most
I
definitely.
haven't got choked yet, eh?
I got
That'll be a
because I
weird
used to
one,
do.
We'll sort that out. We don't even need to have sex to make that happen.
Simone's choking me
Yeah,
after the
fucking
piano wire, just fucking.
I'm doing these ones.
I'm like, stop, you're putting him to sleep. Exactly, motherfucker. This is for not taking the booty hole.
Punk bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, like with choking, it's about the pressure.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's got to be on
Yeah.
sides, apparently, not front.
Yeah, front
You don't
is
want to
no good.
actually kill anybody.
Yeah, or you can actually
Windpipe,
like
no.
damage someone's windpipe for good.
Apparently,
shit.
yeah, you don't want to damage the windpipe. You do want to cut off the blood supply to the head a little
To
bit.
the brain, yeah, exactly.
Like, that seems better.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like, imagine afterwards, like you actually fuck her voice. I'm like, oh my god, that's so much.
Yeah,
fun.
that's what happens, man. Like
No
a lot of
shit.
dudes, because dudes are fucking stupid. They'll see a girl likes to be choked, and then they'll
Take it
like
too
go
far.
for it.
Yeah, take it too far, definitely.
Now usually
And-
I have
and
like
sometimes-
intervals.
Yeah, and there is that point where like some people like to get tied up.
Yes.
That people think, oh, they're submissive, but that doesn't mean they want violence.
Yeah,
Like they don't want to be
yes.
spanked. So there's so many lines.
That's true. That's
yeah.
true.
Plus, learn knots, please.
Yeah, and you
Imagine you're trying to tie someone up and you don't know. How
She escapes easy. You know what I mean?
like my arm is still. Oh shit! I'm sorry.
and you can't say a safe word if you've got a ball gag in your mouth. So you got to
That's a good
have
point.
you
That's
got
a
to
good
have
point.
a
You gotta have
way
a tap.
out. Yeah.
But even like outside of the, I like what you said though about like if you're looking for consent, just that step by step. Sorry,
yeah,
thing is
slow
like-
progress.
that's how you do it.
Where it's like, you into this? Because some guys are very intuitive. Like
Yes.
they read all of the signals and they're like, oh, they pick up stuff and they're like, oh, you like this? And I was like, how did you know that? And they're like, because I
Yeah.
could tell.
Yeah,
and there's other
yeah.
people who just like, yeah, we're just banging. And it's like, dude, I don't like any of this.
True,
Yeah.
true. But
Sort of
even
got to
like-
feel the mood though. 'Cause
Yeah, you
sort
gotta
of
feel the
eventually it's top of.
Because even before the sex, like some people are inappropriate. Not just like someone grabs you where you don't want, but let's say like I remember this one time I was talking to this chick for a while, and something was about to happen, and we went to the movies, and she sat with me, and she put her hand on my thigh or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, that's inappropriate. I don't like you that much.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
That happens. Or
Yeah.
like someone touches your face, like you're eating, and then they like go to clean you. I'm like, hey, whoa,
what the fuck you doing?
hey, slow your roll, chief.
Especially if
Yeah.
you're generally
No.
not interested in them.
Do you know what?
People will do that, man. Yeah.
Imagine it in that reverse and being like the smaller,
Female.
Yes.
weaker, where
Yeah.
there's times where things like that happen and people are like, oh, I don't want to be like, can you not put your hand there in case it makes them angry?
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
that's why it's like so important to read those signals, like
Those cues,
a little straight. Somebody's straightening up. You're like, oh, not ready for that yet.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, 100%.
Or asking. I said that to Sean. I was like, have you ever asked? Can I kiss you? And he said
Yeah.
that he used to,
Yep.
but he doesn't anymore. He's better at reading.
Of course, yeah, yeah,
signs,
Right.
But sometimes guys aren't.
That's
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how-
that's
So it's going
100%
for the
true.
kill. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you don't want to be that guy.
100%.
And you don't want to be the one that literally kills them either, because there's a lot of that shit out there.
Yeah, there is a lot of that.
Yeah, I mean,
The kiss is a weird one because it is a tough read.
Yeah, murder's pretty bad, Bruno.
Yeah, you can't
don't
really.
do murder.
Man,
Save
consent
that for
kills
the
the mood,
third
man.
That's
date.
the
No,
ultimate
it's terrible.
unconsensual act right there.
Yeah.
You just
But-
stabbed me.
It is scary that we genuinely have to think about that. Like
No, it's
our
true.
safety, like going to meet someone, like if I'm going to meet somebody for the first time, I'll send like their profile, I'll send where I'm going, I'll make sure
Good
that
on ya.
I'll
Yeah,
make
good
sure
on
that
ya.
there's somewhere with a video, like so
Yeah.
they can see
Oh.
my. Look, I'll still be dead, but somebody will
Someone
see
will
my
find your
last
body.
movements.
Yeah,
you
we'll
know, like
avenge
it'll
you.
be
Yeah.
it'll be known. Like
Yeah.
That's
you have
crazy.
to think
One of your
about
kids will
stuff.
avenge you like Kill Bill. Just fucking.
Ties him up and shoves shit up his ass.
Dude.
But the embarrassing part is like if you like gonna like hook up with someone, you still have to have a friend where it's like, okay, so
What happened?
so I decided that I'm gonna do this, and they're like, what? So then you've always got somebody who,
Yeah, someone already knows.
yeah. That's why you have to have good friends.
So
for.
you can't
that's
hide your actual body count. You know what I'm saying?
No. There's people who know exactly how many people I've been with.
Right,
fuck.
No, dudes are fucking creepy, man.
It's not that much, by the way. It's not super high considering I've
Bro.
been single for like 5 years.
Even if it was, who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Yeah,
Smells like-
exactly.
You know what I'm
Actually, fuck it. No, it's $1 million. No, it's
Like, we embrace hoe activity.
Yeah.
Like we do. You know what I
Well-
mean?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
actually don't look down on hoes.
Yeah.
nobody should.
That's what I'm saying.
I was waiting for you to be like, I actually identify as a hoe.
I was like,
We're hoes by nature. You know what I mean?
I left
But-
my black card, got my hoe card.
But it's funny that I
Fair
even
trade.
thought to say that because it is true. I haven't been with that many people, but
Yeah.
if by me saying something like that, it's almost like saying that body like that it matters the number. So
yeah.
I want to withdraw my statement.
Or click the redacted
Yeah,
button.
we're all freaking learning, and I'm constantly learning about
Yeah.
like we can be better.
True. Yeah, and like body count really is like the worst statistic because I've been with people with high body counts and they suck.
Which is weird.
Yeah,
It's
they're
not
bad.
about experience. Yeah.
They're like
yeah.
you're supposed to be good. Like that's like someone having 1,000 gigs, and they're like an open micer that's 5 in is better than them.
But
That's why they've got a huge body count. No one wants to stick around because they're a dud in bed.
That's true. Oh shit, that's a good analysis of it.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's crazy, eh?
Yeah. So like, what in terms of dates? Like, what are some good date ideas? Would you say?
I would say anything that's like fun, that it kind of showcases. Unless you've got like a real good like conversation game, like
Yeah.
dinner can be not great.
Like,
Like
yeah,
for
that can be
me
a tough
personally, do something like whether it's like a walk. I dig walks. That's one of my favorite things.
Right.
So like or playing putt-putt or go
Okay.
do an activity, go do something because especially all comedy, it's getting you laughing, you're getting
Comedy?
those positive good endorphins. Not for us comedians, fuck
Yeah,
that. We'll just see everyone we know
I know.
and we'll be like, are we fucking up this date? People will be rating you 5 like
Yeah, nah, fuck that shit. Like, especially, I don't want to take a chick to a gig and then I do the gig and bomb. That's like one of my biggest fears.
oh yeah.
You know what I mean? All of a sudden I have to go.
Fuck
She's probably like doesn't want to look at me. She's sitting next to me,
yeah
and I'm like,
Feel
fuck,
that bombing heat coming off of you.
yeah.
bro.
the worst.
She's sweating from the same side. Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ugh,
Nah,
you gotta
that'd
go
be
home and
bad,
shower
man.
to get the stank off. Like, no,
I'll
I'm
teach
dirty.
you because I think I already told this story on the podcast. The way I got Kat, my current partner.
Did you just say the way I got Kat? It sounds
I
like
got
you
her.
just picked her up from a fucking
Nah.
pet store.
No, he caught her with his fishing line.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. How did you hook her? Go
I'll
on.
tell you how I did it. So, this was before.
It was
I
a brave move, by the way.
It could have gone wrong. Actually.
That's what I'm saying.
It could have
That's
gone
what I'm
wrong.
saying.
So what I did was,
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
yes, I would go to the lounge, right? Because I was a big fan of comedy before I sort of started doing comedy here in Perth. I would go to the lounge for like weeks, and I made friends with Nick, the old door guy,
Yes.
the old bouncer. Sorry.
Yeah.
All the people behind the bar.
Love them all.
Da, da,
yeah.
da. Johnny, of course, with Johnny, I like shook his hand. That was about it. And then when I finally took Kat to the comedy lounge, when I walked in, I seemed like the man because I see the bouncer.
Everyone.
Hey, what's up, man? Da, da, da. Go to the bar. Hey, what's going on?
Oh my god.
Lay down the foundation, boy.
I go to the owner. I shake his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come sit over here.
Yeah, he guys. So he looks like he's doing that with everybody. But it's like he did it just with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But suddenly it looked impressive.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
god,
a good move right there.
and it worked.
It fucking worked. Yeah.
Well, you have to go on
Like,
stage
this guy's
as well.
somebody.
No, I didn't do a set.
Oh, true.
I didn't do a
He doesn't
set.
want to. He doesn't want to fuck up the.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because
Like, this is smoke and mirrors right now. You don't want to. Don't show the magician. You know, like
Yeah,
tricks.
Yeah, the trick.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
But-
she found out later on.
oh, true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I feel you. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to get too overconfident, man.
Yeah. But fuck.
No,
What
but
was I gonna talk about?
some fucking dudes out there are creepy. Because I remember, like, you were saying some shit before about it. Some dudes out there are generally creepy. I actually know this chick in Cape Town. She's a good friend. She's like my mate's cousin, and I kept in contact like with her from the last time I went there. So we still talk like every now and then or whatever. And she's seeing a dude, and she's like very church type of orientated.
Yeah.
Like, she's trying to save herself like for marriage, like all that type of stuff, right? She's almost like my age.
Oh,
Yeah,
Whoa.
so
Right.
so she's
Fuck! How did she make it to 50 and not? Unbelievable.
no, but I'm saying like she's that girl.
Wow. Yeah.
right. Wow.
So like and she's been
That's a
seeing
tough one.
yeah.
Good girl. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. But she met a dude, and the dude, like that she met, because she'll tell me about it. Oh my God, this guy seems like such a nice dude or whatever. I was like, no, that's dope. I'm happy for you, all that shit. But then he found out about me, as in like being friends with her,
Huh.
and now he's losing his shit.
What?
Oh.
Yeah,
She's
so-
not allowed a
yeah.
guy friend.
Well, not just that.
That's a red
Bro,
flag.
That's a major red flag.
Right, he even sent the message to me saying, because he spoke to her and was like, hey, look, my boyfriend just wants to talk to you. I was like, yeah, no worries. And then, but she was a bit paranoid because she's like, oh, hey, please don't say anything that we should talk about. all that type of
Oh
shit.
my god.
shit, dude.
I was like, bro, chill. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I'll talk to the guy and then like see what's up. But the way he actually told her, I was like, look, I just want to talk to the dude. Like the way that he told her.
Yeah.
And the first thing he says to me, he's like, "Hey, cunt face, can you please fuck off? Leave her alone."
Oh,
No
shit.
fucking way. And you're like, this nice guy. in the bin.
But I'm telling you,
You dump him, right?
Yeah, that
That's
would
dope.
be it for me.
no, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
this dude, you would not even pick that
Yeah.
he's that dude.
Oh, so he has nice guy face.
Nice guy energy, nice guy face. Everybody loves him,
Dude.
but
But
he's
there
that
are-
dude.
There are people that are like that as well. So
Yeah.
like people would be like, oh, if anyone ever touched you, I'd fucking kill them. But then they'll do it themselves.
That's
yeah.
And it's like, hang on a minute. Like, you know, so there are genuinely people out there who, you know.
It's fucking weird. I had that last night where I just came off stage and some chick she'd seen me in Warnborough, and she comes up and she's like, "Oh, you were great. I loved you. I saw your set in Warnborough. You were really funny." Immediately, her guy like beelines towards us.
No
Right.
shit.
Yeah, and he like got like in between us, and you could immediately. He was like smiling, but his eyes weren't smiling.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
That's a scary look, cunt.
Yeah,
It
That's
is.
fucking scary.
It
This
is.
dude's gonna
I
swing
reckon
on me.
that's
Yeah.
scarier than not smiling because they're not trying to hide it. But when
Yeah.
they're like, shit's going to go down.
Yeah.
I'm about to swing on this
Even
cunt, bro.
her
Yeah.
demeanor like changed as soon as he came. She like
Oh, she went up in
no.
a
treated into
True.
herself. And I was like, oh my god, this is dark.
But that's scary because you don't know if they already have a abusive relationship.
That's the thing, man.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's the shit thing too. Because even this dude, he was like, "Yeah, man, stay the fuck away from her, man." And I was like, "Hey, man, hold on a second. First of all, she talks to me. I'm not initiating conversation. She told me she's in a relationship, and I respected it.
Yeah.
So anytime she was talking to me, I talk to her." And he's like, "Oh, I don't give a fuck. Stay the fuck away from her. All this shit." And I was like,
Damn.
first of all, man, if you come at me as a man, like with respect,
I would have
I'll
just
give you
been
the same.
screenshot and fucking send it straight to her.
Yes, that's what. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but then I eventually told her like some shit that we talked about and shit. And his whole thing is, look, I'm the man in her life now. She doesn't need you anymore.
What?
Oh wow, dude.
And I was like, dude, and then
Yo,
bro, this cat even says, he's like, oh, I know how much your friendship means to her, but I'm the man in her life now, so like she doesn't need you anymore. I was like, bro, if I mean that much to her, why are you trying to take me away from it then?
Yeah, yep,
Yeah.
definitely. It's just paranoia and possessiveness.
That's what
Yeah.
I mean.
That's what
yeah.
it is.
He's
Like,
seeing it as an object.
Yeah, I have so many male friends. If I was going to be with a guy who was jealous, then we would have serious
It'd be a
problems.
problem.
Because
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
so many out of town shows as well.
That's
Like,
right,
I'm
yeah,
up
you're
on the
traveling.
mines. Yeah, like
And you're always around dudes as well. Like,
always.
Yeah.
So if there wasn't that trust, we'd be like that'd be it.
Yeah.
So like I need like a confident guy who's just like I'm secure, because that's what it is. It's being secure in yourself and trust.
Of
And
course,
if you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
have that, you have fucking nothing.
Nothing.
At the same
without
time,
trust,
like,
dude.
and this is how logically retarded it is, right? Now, she's never been with a dude.
Oh, she's a she's a virgin.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would she go and talk to some other dude
Like,
or
how's
be
she-
with him?
How's she gonna get your dick across the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans?
Oh my god!
Hey,
Why?
and that's what I told her. I was like, bro, how are you jealous? I'm not even in your country.
Yeah,
The fuck can I do?
Oh my god!
gonna send sperm over mail or some shit.
But imagine. Oh, but this is how bad it is, though.
If she had said like, "Oh, I've got a friend. He's a really good guy," or just somehow came up in conversation like, "Oh, my friend Bruno said this once," you know,
Yeah.
he'd be like, "Who the fuck's Bruno?" And like some people just think if there's a connection, because you have
That's true,
you
it's
can have
connections,
you
connection.
can have a connection with people and
Yeah.
not want a sexual relationship.
Of course,
with
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
And some people don't understand that. They're like, oh, if there's any, chemistry, even if it's like as friends. So
Yeah.
like someone like Sean, if people hear banter, they're like, they obviously
Yeah,
they're
there's
going to
an
fuck.
item.
It's like, no.
I feel you.
Or someone like Mick Gledhill or
Yeah.
Cam. And when you're around those people and people see we got good banter and we
Yep,
have
yep.
fun, people just assume
Yeah, something's gonna
But
happen.
it's like, no, you're allowed to have friends that
Yeah.
are a different.
There's that too, but I also think that there's also they hate the fact like some dudes get mad and you can see it, like some dudes get mad
Yeah.
when you make their girl laugh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
most definitely.
We
it's
do
also-
like humour.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
do
It's
like
like-
the humour.
Even if it's not so much like the sexual thing,
Yeah.
I think it's also like an attention thing. Like
Yeah.
this motherfucker's got a connection with some dude in Australia. Like, how the fuck's that possible?
But it's its own shitty self-esteem.
Yeah, I mean,
He
It
must
is.
feel
That's what I mean, yeah.
so insecure in himself
Yeah.
that he has to be like, no men are around her. If
Yeah.
one man's around her, I'm fucked because I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
There was that.
And everybody's going to win her over.
Yeah.
There was
Fuck
a video that
Be
was going
secure in
around
yourself.
of this dude saying that he doesn't even want his missus to have an Instagram account.
Fuck.
He's like, she can't even have an Instagram account because why does she need validation from other people when she's got me?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Like, you need one follower, bitch.
And I'm following you everywhere. You know what I mean?
I had a red flag once. I was seeing this guy and he said to me, like usually I only date Asian women. And I was like, oh, okay. Like that was it, like just, and I was like, is it just like a preference? Like I'm thinking, is this guy like fetishizing?
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not, I don't like that. And he was like, no. It just seems like they're who I attract. Like I must be attracted to them. And I was like, oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
And then like I was on his Instagram and I was like, he follows like a lot of Asians. And then I found like Asian model pages and I was like,
shit.
yeah. And then when I brought it up, it was so many excuses and I was like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
tap
that's a
out.
weird one.
No shit.
That's a weird one.
He likes his dishes clean. That's what I think it is, eh?
But I didn't. And I'm like, what are you doing with me? Like, do you know how many like millions of
Okay, calm down.
But it was weird that like
That is a weird one.
yeah, I wasn't a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
too
it's a bit of a
much.
weird
That's
one.
too much to unpack. That's the other thing is like you don't want too much to like unpack and figure out.
No way. You don't
Yeah.
need that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
at the same
Low
time, though,
maintenance.
okay,
Yes.
true. But at the same time, that as fucked up as that is his kink,
Yeah.
it made him interesting.
Did it though?
It made
When
me.
you found out it wasn't interesting, but he was acting interesting when
That was
you didn't
probably
know.
the most interesting thing about him. I must
That's
say.
what I'm saying.
Like, that's fucked up.
Look, I'm telling the story, so like, whatever.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
fucked
saying?
up.
Yeah.
let's close this some bitch up. We need.
Oh, yeah.
You need to get
Jeez,
going.
that
eh?
went fast.
Bro,
Yeah,
I told him, man, we're good.
You guys
She's just shaking her head like, fuck off, guys.
so fast.
Where can the people find you, Simone Springer?
Plug in your shit, man.
Oh yeah, Simone J Springer on Instagram and Facebook, and I do a heap of shows. Just I don't know, look me up.
Fuck yeah.
Fringe show, baby.
Oh, solo, come
Yeah.
to solo. I've
Solo.
got 5 of them, and I need
Motherhood
to
as
sell
well?
tickets.
Motherhood?
Motherhood's only got one more show.
Okay.
Come to that as well, but I have 5 of mine. Come on.
Go fake yourself, Simone.
Thank you.
And Simone is fucking hilarious. Out Dating can be found on Spotify, other platforms.
Anchor and iTunes.
Perfect.
Sunday
and,
Single Show as well coming up today.
Yep. And
At Bruno Entertainment 19. Play a pimp. Swag on that cut.
make sure to follow our Patreon and give us money so we can keep this shit going. And we'll see you motherfuckers on the next one.
Yeah, mate.
Thanks
Peace.
for having me.
Oh, yeah.